Hey everybody, Brady here from BGWX, and just doing a quick update on Helene and what's going on. So, yes, Isaac's still out there 15 miles per hour, but that's not the story. Helene is the story. 959 millibars as of a special advisory 3 p.m. update, and now 120 miles per hour. So yes, continued strengthening of Helene as we expected when we talked about last night. Helene was forecasted to rapidly intensify and did so pretty thoroughly. A 35 mile per hour increase in winds in about a 12-hour time frame, give or take. So and an impressive showing from Helene this morning and across the day today, and still about maybe a little over around 8-ish hours until landfall. So very impressive system that we're watching unfold here. But let's dive a little bit deeper here and what's going on. And you can see here on satellite we have a very large system, right? We have everything getting out ahead. What really stands out is, I'll take a screenshot. Sorry if some of it sounds a little muffly because I'm holding the screen in my hand currently. But if we take zoom in here a little bit. Oh no, don't want to do that. Right, we zoom in here, we can see, right, notice this is our enhancement right here from, we have some stronger, upper level winds out ahead of this system, right, at in our jet stream and associated with that trough to the northwest, and that's helping to enhance the outflow here out ahead of our system. So it's helping this system breathe a little bit better. When we talked about our upper level anticyclone to the southeast, so now we're really seeing this process unfold like we were expecting last night. But what really stands out with all of this as well is we have right these rapidly rotating hot towers going around, and with eye wall lightning. Not to mention too, if you look here on satellite, we zoom in here, you can see those little dots popping up. Those are lightning strikes, indicative of the strengthening that we're seeing going on currently with Helene and that eye wall. Much better support. If we look here at radar, we can see here going on. We have right inner eye wall a little bit might have opened back up for a second here, possibly on the southwest side, but was really firmly intact a little while ago, as you can see, but still rather strong, and lots of eye wall lightning popping around that northern eye wall you can see from the northeast side. And when we get these hot towers to rotate around our inner core, a lot of times when we get stronger systems, we can start to get some eye wall lightning and some mesovortices inside, on the inner part of that eye wall as well. And then there's some real strong winds going on with these bands too. Once these, start to get ashore, that's going to be very problematic. That's where our hurricane winds are, just offshore. Recon, went through that and found, very consistent, flight level winds, consistent with hurricane force winds. So we're going to be looking heading north tonight, and we're going to be expecting a landfall, Apalachicola Bay, in the Big Bend of Florida, somewhere, around that Perry area, relatively close to there. And that is where we're really going to be, monitoring for landfall. And we still maybe 8-ish hours, maybe, plus or minus an hour or so. We're going to be expecting continued intensification until landfall, which is quite problematic, because that means if we're already at 120 miles per hour and intensification is going to continue, then that means that there's still 8 hours for the storm to intensify. Every new frame of, when I look at satellite, it looks, just better and better, regardless of the eye, closing, warming and cooling. It takes some time to fully clear out, like I mentioned last night. So we'll watch that happens, and then as we see that happen, that's when we can really see some pretty rapid pressure falls. And then that last cycle there, that allowed for some rapid. We saw a rapid pressure fall of about you know, 5-6 millibars from the last time recon went through. Um, gonna give it to me here, maybe, maybe not. Um, don't have the drops on yet, but notice in the last pass that you know, if we, let's take a screenshot again. Why not? Boom, right here. Here's where the pressure was last pass, and now here's where it was this pass, right? It was about a 5 millibar pressure drop, give or take. So the extrapolated pressure from last, we'll get the drops on to come in, but that's just, you know, how many, what is that apart? You know, 100 minutes, maybe 90, 98, 100 minutes, 100 minutes ish, about, give or take. So that just lets you know, a little over an hour and a half apart, you know, seeing a 5 millibar pressure drop. That's you know, indicative again of the rapid strengthening that's going on and going to continue to go on until landfall. So that's what I'm looking at right now in terms of what's happening. Again, very warm sea surface temperatures to support this. And let's see where I want to slide here. You know, again, not worrying about dry air anymore. You know, that's the west, the inner core is well solidified. Not having to worry about that. But where I really do want to go is I want to go here to the graphic and again highlight how concerned I am with the storm surge. 15 to 20 feet cannot be understated how powerful this system is going to be. It's a larger system. It's had a strong pressure for a while now. It's going to bring up a lot of that water from the Gulf of Mexico. It hasn't made a landfall yet. So, you know, it's going to be carrying a lot of it's going to be carrying a lot of storm surge with it. And I'm very, you know, very, very concerned about residents hopefully, you know, adhering to, you know, the warnings that have been posted for days now, in relative concern with this system making a landfall in this general area. We've had the general area locked down for kind of days now. And so now it's hopefully the people did adhere to those warnings, and we can really make sure that they stay safe. That's the main goal. You know, friends and family, you know, if they still have a shot to get out of there, you know, if you have someone who's really stubborn that's in that storm surge area, for life-threatening storm surge, which is 6+ feet, you know, really try to recommend them to get out before it's too late tonight. Even, you know, it's not safe to be driving during the hurricane, but you know, you're definitely not going to survive if you're stuck on the coast with 15 to 20 feet of storm surge. And then we look at the flash flooding potential. Huge concern inland for the potential 20-30+ inches of rainfall in some areas, and in western South Carolina, western North Carolina. Extreme risk for flash flooding over the next today and tomorrow. Very, very concerned about this factor. And then strong inland winds too, for Georgia, for Georgia area, you know, east Atlanta, you know, somewhere around the Atlanta region needs to be ready for some very strong wind gusts. And then North Georgia, where there's going to be a lot of flooding and really strong wind gusts as well. A lot of trees in that area that will fall down. Power outage, big concern for that region as well. So I really hope that residents are taking this seriously. I will try. Maybe I can do a live stream tonight. I will try my best. But again, this is a rapidly intensifying hurricane until landfall, and I hope you know, everybody has friends and family that are you know, trying to make sure they're staying safe. You know, even like a flood threat up into Virginia. Really hope residents are staying safe. That's all for now. I'll try to do my best to keep y'all updated on Twitter. I'll be AWOL for a couple hours, but maybe less than that. But I should be covering pretty close to landfall tonight. All right. Thanks everybody. Peace.